You're fucking live. Welcome to episode 16.
Episode 16?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of guitar practice. Who's been practicing? Not me.
I've been
Not me.
practicing.
You have, Nate?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I came over to the studio Sunday. Worked on a bunch of different music theory type of shit.
Sick.
Yeah, that was
Got
fun.
my mind blown a few times. So that was pretty lit.
Yeah,
Pretty
love
lit.
that.
Other than that, I've been doing fucking trying to learn different chords, like how heavy you can kind of just like do 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 do.
Oh, yeah. You can just walk the fretboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a mad scientist.
Yeah, I've been
With
trying.
strings.
I've been trying to do that to the best of my ability. I think
How about all that?
the cursed pinky is finally catching up to me. It's finally
That's good,
Pinkies are
dude.
it's
evil.
finally getting in line.
Pinkies are evil.
Yeah. Scales, chords, knowing where you are. It's pretty important. Personally, me and Nate's apartment's flooded due to a storm. So there wasn't a lot of
Yes.
practice. We saved the studio. Thank God.
Thank
But-
God.
Yeah, by practice I meant like Sunday and last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of fucked around a little bit on Sunday, but it wasn't enough for me to actually count it as practice, you know? What about you?
I touched the guitar a little bit on Saturday. It was an
Hell
acoustic.
yeah.
They just wanted me to tune it up, so I tuned it up and played it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I was on a road trip over the weekend, over a long weekend. Nate is spilling beer currently in the studio.
Every
It did
day.
not
Every
spill.
day.
It
Every episode,
It
dude.
collected on the brim.
Nah.
Every episode you do this to
I don't know,
us.
man. I just I had a hard time finding the time to practice. I'm also working on things in my personal life, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to exercise. I'm trying to sleep better, change my sleep habits.
You
It
look
helps.
great. You
Yeah.
look stunning.
Thanks, man.
Your
By
skin
the
is
way.
glowing.
Yeah.
I'm not
Glowing
pregnant.
white. Oh, shit.
Aren't you from like the mountains of Sweden or something?
I don't know where I'm from, dude.
Both you pale bastards be quiet.
Both. Hang on, all three of us. First of all,
Hey, no, Nate's got a little bit of Indian in him.
I want to hear it, dog.
Cherokee people. That's you, dog. Aren't you Cherokee or something?
No, Blackfoot, way worse.
Worse than Cherokee.
We don't do shit. It's like
Who are the savage Indians? The
dudes who ate people.
the Comanches.
yeah, the
The
Comanches.
Comanches are
Yeah.
badass.
They fucked, dude.
Yeah,
They fucked whatever they wanted.
Comanches are tough, dude.
Aren't those the guys that got Custer?
Yeah.
I
They
believe,
jumped
yeah.
Custer. Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked him up, dude.
Yeah, Comanches got Custer. There's some bad motherfuckers. Cherokees just got walked across the U.S.
You want to hear something I heard about Custer, though?
Yeah.
These, what are those people that dig in the dirt and find shit? Archaeologists?
Yeah, archaeologists.
Yeah, they went over there.
Excavators.
Excavators, yeah. Concrete guys? No.
Munters.
Munters. They dig in the dirt.
Anyway.
But I think Custer's last stand might have been a little bit tall tale. I think he was kind of running away.
Tell us about it.
I would have ran.
Yeah, I would have ran away from Comanches too.
Ain't no fucking way, dude.
Yeah.
They don't have an ounce of quit in them.
You couldn't have sent my ass out there.
Well, apparently,
No
when
way.
people would fight the Comanches, like, you died fighting because you didn't want to live if they got you. Apparently.
Well, that's how the Comanches were.
Scalp your ass.
Badass, dude.
Yeah, you ever see, oh, shit. Last of the Mohicans?
No.
Dude.
Is that about the Comanches? That's an old movie, isn't it?
It's a real old
I remember
movie.
seeing it on a
I don't think it's about the
VHS.
Comanches, okay? But there might be Comanches in it or something like that. Dude, there's some wild shit that happens in that movie. That was my whole childhood. That's what me and my grandpa used to sit and watch every day.
You're like 4 years old. You're like,
I swear. Nah, dude, I don't know what it was. Like I told Heavy earlier today when I was a very little tyke, E.T. scared the ever living hell out of me.
I love DT, man. I watched that shit as a little kid too. I love DT.
When I was tiny, dude, I was like 4 or 5 years old, and whenever ET got scared, first time I ever watched this movie, I was that big. Yeah, he's and his head just goes straight
mine
up in
was
the air.
Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, I
Star
lost
Wars
my mind.
Episode 4 with Luke Skywalker's burned parents
Oh yeah,
fucking kept me up at night for a week, dude.
just seeing the
Dude,
visions.
The burned carcasses.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, dude.
I watched
Fucked
fucking
me up.
Sling Blade on the little fucking VHS when I was like 7. I had no clue what the fuck was going on.
I've never
one
seen
freaked
that.
The shit out of
I
me,
hadn't
bro.
seen that one.
Small worry. That's where the ain't got no gas in it comes from.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, French
didn't
fried
know that.
potatoes. Yeah, dude.
Doesn't it like cut people up with a lawnmower blade or something?
Something I don't know, man. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember it scaring the shit out of me for no reason.
Your brain locked it away because it was so traumatic.
Dude,
Like
yeah.
ET and Star Wars, those scared the shit out of us for absolutely no fucking reason. There's no reason, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I watched ET, got the shit scared out of me, but me and Grandpa would sit and watch Last of the Mohicans like every day that I'd come over.
One of my favorite
Violent.
One of my favorite movies about
This is real. Son.
natives, and I don't think it's real. I think it's just overplayed. I think Kurt Russell was in it. It's called Bone Tomahawk. You seen
ain't
that?
seen that
You haven't
one.
seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's fucking disgusting. I don't think natives were like that, but it was fucking brutal.
From what I gather, you had to really piss them off before they started doing all the crazy shit.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like territory encroachment and stuff that they just a lot of the tribes didn't fucking deal with.
I mean, if you think about it, that's like
Well, they did deal
Yeah.
with it.
Come and
right?
fucking take
Yeah.
it.
if you think about it, it's kind of like somebody just like coming into your house and going into your fridge. If you're a people that lived off the land, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's
now.
exactly what we
You
did.
know
We
what I
came in and went into their fridge. We got their fucking food,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Then we
that's
shot
the
the
only
bisons
reason
out of
that
things.
that's the only reason we were able to take the land is because we got the fucking food.
Well, that's what one of the the marshals that would go around, the Texas Rangers, they were created to destroy Indians, I
Yeah.
believe. Don't quote me, I'm not a historian, but
Honestly, none of us are, but
their plan was to just start dropping all the bison.
yeah,
They would just kill
heard
them
that.
en masse. They would slaughter bison so that they didn't have fucking food.
control the food source.
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah,
that
dude.
sucks.
Shout out, man. Shout
That
out to all
sucks.
the natives.
I mean, we gave them horses, but then it went south from there.
Yeah.
Or west, technically. But
Have y'all heard
yeah.
this story about the astronauts and the old native guy?
No.
No?
It was like fucking. They were out there in Arizona testing fucking spacesuits and shit, trying to figure out what would work on the moon's atmosphere because the desert is most similar.
Okay.
And this old native guy walked up and he was like, "Let me say something to the aliens in my native language in case you like run across them." You know.
Oh, God, I'm
They
scared.
were like, "Bet." And he said something, and no one knew what the fuck it meant.
Was he a Navajo?
Yeah, dude. No one
Yeah.
knew what the fuck it went. They went around all over town trying to be like, what does this mean? No one would translate it. They finally got back to like, wherever the fuck they were, NASA, I guess,
Yeah.
the headquarters, and someone translated for it was like, watch out, dude. These guys will steal your fucking land.
Oh, fuck, dude.
That's good shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
These
Yeah, I
white
thought
men
that
are
was-
trouble.
Yeah,
Don't trust them.
Trust them. dog.
Honestly,
That's
it's
funny.
probably smart.
Well, we use Navajo translate. We use like Navajo language, right? In was it Cold War?
No,
World
it
War
was
II.
World
It
War
was World
II.
War II.
Jabs,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
called code talkers because it's a language that you can't learn.
No, yeah.
You have to be born into it.
Have you ever met Navajo people?
Not really, man.
met
I
a
haven't
bunch of
really
them.
met a whole lot of natives, honestly.
I
Really?
met a bunch of natives, but not Navajo.
Yeah, I've met a lot of Navajo people.
Are they sick?
Yeah,
They're just like probably regular
they're just
people,
like
you know?
people, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, they're like, it was like an extreme. It was either really prideful people, which was super cool to see,
Yeah.
right? Very prideful of kind of where they came from and who
Yeah.
they are, or it was really sad people.
Broken.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story of natives around just the Americas in general is kind of tough, you know?
Well, I don't know what was worse, the Native Americans or the fucking Native South Americans, like the Aztecs that the fucking
Yeah.
Spaniards
I don't
just
know enough
destroyed.
about that, dude.
Well, didn't they? Okay, so
They killed everybody.
No.
dude.
The Aztecs, the other tribes got so fucking sick of the Aztecs or somebody because they were crazy. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they were-
got so sick of them that they banded together and like helped the Spaniards get rid of the fucking Aztecs because they were like, we'll take them. We'll
Yeah. the enemy of my enemy.
I'll take
you know?
the colonism. Fuck this. You know what I mean?
Wow,
We'll
dude.
give y'all the gold. These guys just keep sacrificing. They were
we're
they
done
were
with this, bro.
tuned in to something. I don't know. That shit was wild.
I'm not going to that pyramid, bro.
Hell
I'll
no,
help y'all.
dude. I've seen fucking what's that Mel Gibson movie? Apocalypto. Have you seen Apocalypto?
I didn't
Another
think so, dude.
another brutal, I guess native South American movie. It's fucking brutal. They fucking are just smashing people's heads open with these wooden sticks, dude. It's crazy.
Green Inferno's the best.
Oh Jesus, dude!
That's like a modern tale. It's like, try to come
Oh,
over here now,
Lord.
bitch. You know what I
I
mean?
ain't seen that either.
Have you
It's
seen it?
hardcore, bro. It is fucking
It's
hardcore.
the fucking worst, dude.
Oh god.
It's like, you know how I'm playing the Callisto Protocol? It's that bad, dude.
No way.
It's fucking bad, dude.
I like
It's bad.
this is like on a better note, but still kind of sad. It's like Dances with Wolves, right? Like I had to watch that in high school in Native American history class.
Yeah.
And that was a cool movie, you know.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
who was
haven't
in that.
seen that, dude.
I don't remember who was in that, but it was a really neat story about, you know, like a white dude that basically gets adopted into a native tribe.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you go to high school here?
I graduated high school. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was in a native history class.
I
yeah.
was. That's why I was wondering because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think that's. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You
Well,
did it.
that's what we've been working on.
Yep. Basically,
Movies
that was it.
and BS.
Yeah. No music.
Native studies.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're transitioning to a new song of the month.
Doing our best, too. Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah.
our best.
We're not going to play it today. We haven't even started learning, and we just picked it 20 minutes ago. It's a band. It's by a band called CROWBAR. I like CROWBAR. I think they're sick. And the
Legends.
song is Existence is Punishment. Is that true?
Existence
Existence
is punishment.
is Punishment. It's a great
Why'd
song.
you say that so weird, Nate?
I wanted a dramatic pause.
It's really slow. It's really slow,
Existence
heavy. There's a lot of
is
opportunities for maybe a little bit of, mix it ups.
A little bit of interpretation to the song, right?
a little bit of
yeah,
soloing
we could
here
mess
and
it
there.
up a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's real slow, but it's real heavy. It sounds real good.
I think we've been almost overstepping with our song of the months, right? With
Absolutely.
me and Nate being so fresh into this, and
We're going fast and hard, man.
yeah,
Like,
we've been
it's-
doing our best. Truthfully, we've been just trying to keep up with heavy, but
Sensei.
it's tough.
Alrighty.
Sensei.
Easy.
Sensei.
My head's going to explode.
Looks like it's full of air already. I don't know.
It's full of shit, dude. Anyway, we're going to start breaking that song down probably next episode.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with tabs, and I've said this before. With any tabs and chords on the internet, and even some of the best teachers on the internet, there is variability between everything, you know. So if you hear something that sounds more correct, go with that. Or if you found an easier way to play it and it sounds just as good, go with that.
That's kind of the neat thing about the fretboard is that it's so variable to each individual player to have very near the same outcome, but in a different style. you know.
Yeah, I'm not
It's cool.
much of a purist when it comes to this.
Why would you be, honestly?
I mean, there's more than one way to play a song.
Every time. Yep.
So
I mean, even the bands, when they play it live, they play it different timing, and they sing it totally different.
Well, I mean, Eddie
In
Van
the
Halen,
studio?
he was never in tune. you
Stop.
know.
In the live, dude.
stop.
Let's not go there.
Ugh. If you're ever in Guitar Center and you go into the room with all the really expensive guitars,
Don't go in there.
be prepared
do
for
it.
someone to talk to you and tell you all about a lot of things, and it may be cool and it may be annoying. Just be prepared for both.
The one time I went
it'll
in that
happen.
room, dude, I think it may have been with you. There was like two dudes talking about how many times they've been divorced.
Well, I'd rather that have happened than the first time I brought Brain in there.
Oh, yeah,
I
for real.
literally warned him. I was like, I don't really go in this room because there can be some people in here that like to talk about a lot
Every
of things.
fucking time.
And I picked up the Frankenstrat, the Eddie Van Halen,
yeah.
and somebody descended upon us
Nearly
Like a hawk.
immediately.
like 2 seconds after I picked it up, and it was over from there.
They're like, he touched it.
Yeah.
Like an alarm.
Yeah, they're, whoop, get him.
He wasn't even looking at us before. He was in the room, right? Me and Heavy was just talking, and we're just walking, looking at the fancy shit that we can't afford, and walk over, and I was like, I bet you can't play that. And he picks it up. He's like, look how sick this thing is. And this dude fucking, I swear he vaulted like a fucking full stack to get over to us.
Yeah.
What does this guy look like?
He looked like exactly what you
I
think. He looked like a Redditor.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
He said actually a lot.
Actually.
You know, everybody knows the guy.
It was because I'm real new to this, right? And I was asking Heavy. I was like, hey, what's this thing on the E string? I don't know what it is, right? It was the D tuna, right? I was like, I don't know what this thing is. And the dude fucking ran across this room and was like, I know what it is.
I'm like, fuck. And I look at Brian and I was like, this.
Anyway.
You know, eyes can tell a story.
Oh, that's brutal.
And now we know.
This is exactly what I was warning you about.
Yeah.
That's brutal,
Yeah.
dude.
And now we know that Eddie Van Halen never played in tune.
If you're one of these guys,
I heard them talk about that on the radio once. That's the only reason I know about
just
that.
play.
probably the only reason
just
he
go
knew
to
about it.
Guitar Center and play the guitars. You know, nod at people. It's like the gym. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You know, don't
acknowledge
talk
like,
to
cool
people.
shit,
Fucking
right?
self, dude.
I don't want to hear about perfect form
Don't be a weirdo.
when I'm under 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Will go away. Let me do my thing. You know.
Yeah, unless somebody's about to crush themselves on a bench press, or unless they're about to use the guitar like completely
A
upside
weapon.
down,
Yeah.
unless they're playing it upside down and looking genuinely confused, you don't need to fucking talk to nobody.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing no weird shit.
That's strange.
Just
You're right.
buy a
Yeah.
guitar and get out, bro. Why are you hanging out there?
Speaking of Redditors, do you have any metal history for us today?
Oh shit, dude! Did you know this is actually good for fucking
No way.
the song of the month? It's Crowbar.
Just kidding.
Ooh, Crowbar
God damn
history.
you, dude.
I don't know much. I don't know much about that band.
I don't know anything about him.
Well, we'll keep this very modern. So, they're forming a band. Well, they're uniting with the rest of Type O Negative to form their own band. And I don't know if they came out with a name for it yet, but I think that would be really cool. to
Is
go
that
see
right now?
live.
Is that happening right now?
This
That's
was like-
currently happening.
Yeah, it's going on
Oh,
within the
shit.
last year or two.
That's cool.
And I think they're working on an album and shit. So, I think that could be a lot of really talented guys together.
Hell
That could
yeah,
be really interesting, honestly. Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
It'll be the vocalist for Crowbar, and then like you'll have all the keyboard elements. You know, I think it could be badass. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sick.
Keep an eye out for that.
Hell yeah.
Good shit, Nate.
Thank you. I was on the
History of
spot
hate.
with
History
innate-
of hate with Nate. What else is going on? I gotta piss.
Piss boy.
Every fucking episode without fail. Pause it.
God
for a
damn
minute.
it. We are back from
Are we
Tinkle
back?
Time.
Piss boy.
Every episode. I don't care, dude.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Burn me at the stake. At least I'm not pissing in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
Got to main the vein drain.
Mr. Beer over here.
Listen, I'm truckering it, man. I got some water bottles and shit. You know, it's all
Oh,
good.
God, dude.
It's all Gucci.
I don't know about all that.
Ari Shafir does it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Who?
He's a comedian.
Exactly.
Exactly.
God, dude.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I like to drink beer.
I like to piss, brother.
I like to piss. I like the fried chicken in there, boy.
Hey, did you see that? I think you might have heard this, Heavy.
Yeah.
But did you see that they're starting to put letterboxes in school bathrooms for kids that
Like cats?
believe they're furries?
That's crazy, dude. We should
It's a real thing.
put
Where's this
rat
happening
traps in
at?
there.
Not far from us.
Rat traps.
Like what state?
Have they?
There's some in Oklahoma
They've
that are
they've
doing
put
it.
them in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No way,
I'm
dude.
sure.
No
I'm
way.
sure they've been destroyed.
I would have seen a TikTok.
Remember the tampon box?
I would have seen a TikTok about it.
Yeah,
by
dude.
now.
Remember the tampon box in the boys' room, and they
Yeah.
ripped it down in Connecticut, threw it in the toilet.
We had a mother
I feel like
that
they
was
would've took that
losing
into
her
account.
mind, dude. I was talking to someone whose kid's going to school.
No
She's
way,
losing her
dude.
mind over this.
No way, dude. That's crazy.
Man, I would drink a 24 rack of Busch Light and just squirt Dookie in that shit,
Dude,
That's so bad.
You know,
I don't understand where we're at right now.
I've taken a shit in a urinal at school before.
You have? You're the
Yeah.
Phantom Shitter?
You're the guy?
God.
Oh my God, dude. Breaking news. We fucking got him, dude. Not only do you spill beer in the wrong place, you spilled Dookie in a place meant for pee.
I dropped a little.
play it.
I dropped a little foam on the floor. By the way,
Breaking news.
I dropped a little foam on the floor like 30 minutes ago.
Hold up.
For the record, and I didn't spill it the second time.
This is you, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him here on 60 Minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have breaking news. The Phantom Shitter has been found.
We've only had drawings up to this point, but he's identified himself on a bullshit podcast about guitars.
He goes by Nate of Hate. Back to you, Heavy.
Death penalty. That's what I think.
That's what penalty. My ass, bro. My ass, bro. How you gonna have like how many kids are in a fucking elementary school, right?
Wait, did you do it out of necessity?
I wasn't choosing this shit in there, man. I'm
Oh,
not an
so
animal.
you're not the guy.
I'm not an animal.
Never mind.
Have you ever gone into
Well,
your
fuck, that
bathroom
was all
after
for
I've
no
been in
reason.
there and there's just covered in piss? Am I just like a fucking sprayer? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I clean shit good. I clean shit. I'm just saying. It was a necessity. How you gonna put like 800 kids in a fucking school?
Don't
and
you
have
shit when you
two stalls
don't you
of
piss when you
bathroom?
shit?
Yeah, I piss my shit.
So did you just like tuck your wiener back and then put your ass on? How did that fucking work?
It's the same way I take a shit in the woods, man. I just push it all back there.
Yeah, dude. Were you were you just holding onto the pipes and just standing on top of the urinal?
No. I was. They had a short. I was a.
Spider-Man's in there. Shit.
I was a tall
With his
kid.
nuts hanging down.
I was a pretty tall. Like I was in like 5th grade, 6th grade. I was in like 5th grade, and I'd shit myself before at school like twice. So I was like, this ain't happening again. I don't give a fuck, you know.
Yeah.
So I went in there, 2 fucking stalls, right? They're clogged, you know. They're full of fucking dudes. They're not coming out. They're taking a shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, dude. I gotta do something. I can't
Yeah,
take
no, I agree.
I'm too
refuse
damn
to
old
shit
to
in
be
my pants.
shitting my pants, is what I thought. So I just fucking.
If I do it again, Mama gonna put me in diapers.
I don't know.
Dude, right now, if I was about to shit myself and you locked that door, it'd be the tomatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Not the tomatoes. This is a tomato
Anything
studio,
but my
dude.
draws, dog. Anything
Shit
but,
in the potato plant. The potato plant won't give a fuck.
anything but my draws. That's my creed. That's my only creed.
Oh my fucking god!
Gotta
dude.
stand for
Speaking of schools,
Something, or you fall for anything.
But yeah,
Speaking of-
get the litter boxes out of there, man. It's weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey kids, rip those apart and pour the litter all over the floor.
Everywhere.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Come
Put the
on.
litter in
Right.
the toilets.
Yeah, do that.
Put
See
it
what
down the
happens.
sink. That's
Speaking of kids, did you hear about this fucking Dr. Disrespect fiasco?
No,
Lord.
Did you hear about it?
Yeah, it's bad.
I have.
Is it bad? Is he guilty?
Here's the deal. All right.
Because my thing is, one instance could be a hack,
Nah.
but P. Diddley had like a history. You know, he had a history.
Tell me what happened.
It's bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
from what I heard, he got caught messaging a minor on Twitch or something sexual or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, the same shit that comes out with everybody famous eventually. What did you hear about it, Nate?
Okay, so I'll give like a really brief run through. Okay, so this dude got fired from Twitch, and he said this dude got fired from Twitch, and he basically said like, fuck it. Dr. Disrespect was messaging minors, and they signed some kind of like agreement to not disclose it, essentially. But the way they got the
Well,
message,
Twitch signed it?
yeah, he got kicked out of Twitch in 2020, right? But nobody knew why. No one would say why.
Okay.
Twitch was silent on it for years, and it was always this weird thing, you know. But okay, so supposedly they got the message illegally by like hacking his account because they ran the messaging service or some shit.
Oh, so they
yeah.
couldn't charge him.
So
with
they
it.
fucked up because they got the information illegally, and so they couldn't do anything about it. So they signed like an NDA. Dr. Disrespect basically got outed, and then like he said like he had like a weird response where he acknowledged that he was talking to a minor, and sometimes it got inappropriate, which is a fucking weird thing to do.
What do you mean sometimes?
So,
Like,
what does
sometimes
that mean?
it accidentally
How
went
are you,
there.
like-
Why?
How are you like 40?
Okay, Michael.
How are you like 40 messaging a
Michael.
minor, dude? Under any circumstance, that's weird.
Oh, yeah.
That's like weird no matter what. So, yeah. So in the middle of a stream, he got fired from his gaming company, and he acted all weird. And then when he acknowledged it, he was really dodgy about the whole thing. And he has a history of like kind of meeting up with fans at cons,
Really?
conventions. Yeah.
That's kind of weird, man.
I mean,
Like,
meeting up with your fans at like conventions for those guys is
Look,
like normal, but
I
Yeah.
like Dr.
messaging
Disrespect,
them
man.
fucking
Yeah. He
Come
was like
on.
the epitome of like a family man that was in these big streamers, you know?
Yeah, but he already kind of got like heavily accused of like cheating on his wife. Like that's been a thing for a while. With
That's
him.
oh, when you
crazy.
got a Lamborghini.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he's
When in Rome.
I don't
Yeah.
know about
Nah,
when in
that's
Rome.
crazy, dude.
Jeffrey
and that's the
Epstein
problem
over
is
here.
that like I
That's
like his
crazy.
shit. I think he's funny. You know what I mean? I've watched like he's one of the few streamers I've actually ever watched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
And like I want to have his back, but it looks like it's bad, bro.
It looks-
You know what I
It's
mean?
not
You
good.
look bad.
Yeah.
Man.
Hate that.
Fucking hell, dude. Quit fucking kids!
Amen.
That's all I got to say about that.
Kill the heretic.
Yeah, dude. Purge the unclean.
Amen.
They're so... Dude,
It's crazy that
you're
such
a
like a
millionaire, dude.
It's a thing that just happens so often anymore.
Bro,
It's
you should just go get a
insane.
hooker. Why don't you just go get a hooker? I don't understand.
You don't have to get a hooker with a Lambo and $1 million.
I just don't get texts in the mind. Like if you're horny and like you know you're having like problems with I don't know what you got going on with your wife.
Maybe it's something.
knows?
Maybe fame really does get to people, man.
But anything but like, you know, I'd be less mad about a hooker personally. You know, I won't really.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
you
be
know,
like,
come
know,
on, dude, come on. What's wrong with that? Yeah. Another thing about schools, Oklahoma State Superintendent announced the Bible and 10 Commandments must be incorporated into the curriculum.
Well, I mean, it's,
Whatever happened to separation of church and state?
That
Not saying that the rules are bad,
yeah.
but I mean, if we're really trying to be inclusive, you know, maybe don't teach from a book that says burn the gays. I don't think we need to burn the gays.
Honestly, I'm not religious, right? Like I do go to church, all that stuff. I read the book, all that, you know. As much as it may not sound like it on here, I'm just entertaining on here.
I think there's a lot of fucking wisdom in that book.
There is, right? But it doesn't.
Except
I don't
for the
think it
burn the
needs to
gays
be
part.
something
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you just. It doesn't need to be part of the schools. You know, that needs to be something that's taught in the home if that's the direction you want to go, right? But
Yeah.
I'd
I'm
keep
also
that-
not saying that it needs to be completely out, right? Like the kids are free to speak, you know, as well as the teachers, but it doesn't need to be something that they're trying to push, right? Like the teachers
Yeah.
are there to teach the education system.
Well, here's the thing. If we're going to get mad about teachers teaching woke ideology, then we have to be mad about teachers teaching ideology.
No, I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the point that's my opinion. I'm not saying the rules are bad or the book is bad or whatever, what have you. But what I am saying is if we're going to exclude one ideology, we have to exclude all of them and then just go by the letter of the law.
Well, yeah, opinions have to be left out of the schools. It needs to be
There is an
pure
objective
fact.
morality. There is an objective right and wrong. I think it's simple. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with people. You know,
Don't
that
hurt
type of-
people.
Just stay out of
Yeah.
people's
Yeah,
shit
right.
as long as they're not being fucking crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Essentially. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not a huge
just-
fan of
I don't feel like
That
I feel like
kind
that's
of-
simple enough for a school. It's just like, hey, don't fucking kick each other. You know what I mean?
what
Don't
about
be
math,
assholes.
dude?
Yeah.
What about math and science?
Here's some history. You know
We're
what I
gonna
mean?
need
Like,
that. We're gonna need kids
here's
to
some
know
shit in
that.
No, for real. Yeah, it has to be just the facts. Education needs to be repaired. We're at a weird point, you know, where they're pulling
Everything's so
books out of the
strange.
school libraries and they're teaching all the crazy woke stuff, you know, to these kids that are so impressionable. You know, it needs to be. You need to leave the ideology and the religion and the politics and all that. That needs to be at home that's at the parents' discretion.
It's one thing
stuff.
if it's in college because, like, I'm in college right now, and I'm not fucking 18 years old.
Yeah.
7,000. So, when I enrolled, I kind of knew what I was getting into. Everybody knows colleges are liberal. There's a certain free way of thinking that kind of circulates there. But I'm a grown-up right now. So I can think about these ideas and test them and take them apart and see if the pieces actually fit or not. But kids can't do that. And that only comes from experience. And not that I'm disagreeing with the 10 Commandments, because, like, do not kill. It's a pretty solid rule.
Right, but it doesn't need to be taught as a commandment of the Bible.
Yeah, that's the part where I'm like,
Right.
Probably
Obviously
not.
teach the kids don't fucking go around killing and stealing and whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
don't need to be like, because the Bible says so right here in this verse, memorize it and bring it back to class. That's not...
Yeah, it sounds like church.
That's
sounds
church.
like a religious organization,
Yeah. Yeah, that was the reason founding fathers decided in the beginning of this country that we were going to keep church and state separate.
Yeah.
For exactly the reason that we have right now, right?
Yeah.
It's tough.
They knew it was a precursor. It was a precursor to other ideas that may,
They knew.
sneak
They were
in and
smart
sneak
people.
out,
Truthfully, at the end of the day.
They're all like 20-something.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
They were
crazy.
young as
That is
fuck, dude.
crazy.
Ben
Young as fuck,
Franklin
but
was
they
like
lived.
the oldest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young as fuck, but they lived hard lives,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the people that are choosing to put this sort of stuff in the schools with these kids, truthfully, I don't know how hard of a life they've lived,
Not like back then.
Not like back then.
Not like
you
back
know?
then.
I mean, how do you get that much money, honestly?
Dude,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
you'd think that Silicon
Unless-
Valley
and
is like
none of
the...
them are like theoretical physicists that made like millions of dollars or some
Yeah.
shit. None of them are people who actually made money. They just like come out of nowhere. You know
of,
what I mean?
of all the
And
places
they're
in the
like,
country, you'd
they're
think
like,
that...
I should be lead you. It's like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
you'd think that Silicon Valley would be like the richest place in the entire country, right? That is where inventions, that's where they're coming up with new power sources. They're coming up with all kinds of stuff that run this country, right?
Yeah.
But the richest place is Washington, D.C.
Oh, dude, I've been
by
there.
miles.
The fucking houses there are
It's crazy.
wild. Crazy.
It's politicians and politician parties.
Yeah, America's run by people who want a popularity
It's crazy,
contest.
man.
It's fucking wild.
It's what Mr. Anthony told us all too.
Oliver Anthony?
There's a reason that song hit number 1 on the charts.
Yeah, because everybody's fucking sick of this shit.
He
dude.
spoke the truth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you think the CIA sent him a letter or something?
I don't know.
They're like, hey, settle down,
Nah.
boy.
Nah.
He caught fire too quick.
I think it
I don't
happened
think
so
so.
fast overnight, and
Yeah.
then he was immediately on Rogan's podcast. Like it became too visible, too fast to
Yeah.
shut down. I think
So,
if it was like something
Yeah.
that got released and slowly started catching traction,
Next thing you know, he's in fucking Dallas and gets shot in the head.
never know, man.
no, they wouldn't make it that obvious.
Are you sure?
No, they do.
They made that suicide obvious.
No, they'd have to do something.
The Epstein
elaborate.
suicide?
No, not the Epstein.
That's obvious as fuck.
Not to most people. Most people don't even know about that shit.
I hope he stays away from labels, dude. Because
Me too.
next thing we know, he'll turn into like a Jimi Hendrix situation.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
I hope
Dude
not.
takes control of all this stuff, and who knows? Maybe he killed him. Maybe he didn't. You heard that one?
What do you mean?
The conspiracy that Jimi Hendrix, fucking manager, killed him.
I haven't heard this.
I thought he OD'd on heroin. Or did he? Bam, bam,
Have you not heard that? That's like a huge one.
No.
That's a big conspiracy that
No.
Hendrix manager killed him so he could have all the rights to his music, make all those millions and
Jesus
millions.
Christ,
It's crazy, insane world.
I could see it.
I bet his manager
Yeah.
sent messages to minors.
Oh, dude.
Was there such thing as minors back then? Coal
No.
miners.
No, that was about it.
Oh shit.
It made you cool, man. You need like if you were like 30, like your ideal life was like a Pontiac like Trans Am.
Yeah, with the eagle on it.
and like a 15-year-old girlfriend. If
Oh,
you're
Jesus.
back in like
Oh,
that's like
my Lord.
1970. That's
If
like
you listen to those songs, they do get kind of
that's
fucking weird,
any rock
dude.
and
They
roll,
get
dude.
strange.
We were talking about that the other day. Me and
Yeah.
Brian were. I was like,
Yeah, they
I don't
get
know
really
if I
weird.
like
It's all car and underage girls. That's
Bruce
like all of that
Springsteen,
shit.
dude. He says some
Oh
shit
my
where
God.
that makes me question.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. It's kind of weird listening to some of this
Yeah.
music now. You know, they're
hey,
talking
little
about,
girl, is your daddy home?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, go away.
Dude, get the
Fuck
fuck
outta
out of
here.
here, man. Yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
You creep.
Yes, he is home with his AR currently.
Yeah, he's home.
Oh man.
Come over.
You're gonna feel the pain.
I pray I don't have a daughter, man. That shit stresses. That would be fucking.
All right, the difference between a daughter and a son, let me tell you this right now, Nate,
All right. Yes.
is
Yes, Papa Mullet.
yeah, right? Yeah, the difference in having a daughter and having a son is the difference in renting and owning an excavator. Okay, you got a son, you just rent it once, you know, he fucks up real bad, you rent it once, bury him, start over. You have a daughter, you better just buy that motherfucker. You'd be putting bodies everywhere.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, dude.
Brutal, dude.
The weight of fatherhood to a daughter.
Oh my
Hell
god.
nah.
Dude. I got a son and I'm thankful for that.
I got 2 sons. I don't know.
As much as I want a daughter, Jesus, man,
I'd want
this
a daughter.
world is
I kinda want
crazy.
one.
Yeah, I do. Right?
No chance.
No
chance.
Absolutely not.
No chance.
I get,
shit. Fuck
man,
that.
I got such a short fuse when it comes to really dumb shit, you know? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
I
a
don't
daughter.
think you
it'd
can
be
do it,
tough.
dog. I don't
Yeah,
think you
you're
can do it, dog.
I just fucking have a heart attack in the first 2 years.
Heavy's house would turn into a Punisher movie quick.
There's a lot of spikes. There's a lot of spikes and bear traps.
Yeah, dude.
And there's lines on the ground
Yeah, dude.
saying don't go over here.
Yeah, yeah.
But they don't glow in the dark. I don't know, man. I guess that's the weight of being a man. You that's your job, you know?
I mean, it's a mother's job, too, at the end of the day. But, yeah, I mean, the man, like, we're built to be the protector, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no discredit to the mothers, because, fuck, man. It really is their job also, right? It's the parents' job.
Yeah, they let us
But-
know.
Yeah.
They're like, there's a creep outside. And then that's when their job stops and yours starts.
Have you seen, dude, there's some fucking wild mama bear type mamas out there, you know, that, you know, daddy's not home. Mama got to take care of business, and they'll fucking do it, man.
Yeah,
a
the
mother's
grizzly.
instinct is insane, okay?
Oh,
I'll tell you right now.
100%.
Like, I feel like as a father, you kind of gauge the situation, get information out of it first. Dude, a mother's instinct is insanely quick.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll kill without asking questions.
So fast.
They don't have the time. They don't have the defenses to ask a question.
No.
You know, they have to do it now. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, bury the hatchet
I get
immediately.
that, dude. They go from 0 to 100
Yeah.
real quick.
Even, dude, my son, a little baby, you know,
Yeah.
he started choking on a little piece of food, right, when he was first eating solid foods.
Yeah.
And I was holding him, right? Mama's feeding him.
Yeah.
Starts choking, right? Quits breathing. Scared the shit out of me, right? And I was like, oh, what do I do? You know, like, I just picked him up, you know, was like, I don't know.
Just
Like,
give them a little squeeze.
right?
You know?
Dude,
Yeah.
wife jumped in. It's like fucking call to action, okay? She never dealt with a situation like this.
She's
Dealt
like,
with it
"Contact left, we're
fucking
taking heavy
fast,
fire."
dude. Dealt with it so fast, had it handled, looked at me like I was a fucking idiot. Like, and I'm just...
Go to your room.
Yeah, dude. I felt like I was in trouble.
Stick your fingers down his throat
Yeah, dude.
She cast a spell on
like a
him.
dog.
Yeah, I don't even remember, dude. I was like blacked out.
That's
you know?
all I
She-
could think of.
She
I
fucking
would've-
got it.
I would have done the old dog method. Like when they're choking on something, you fucking get it. You know
Yeah.
what's going on?
Nah, there's just
No.
dude outside. Don't worry about it.
Dude
Yeah.
outside.
Dude outside, you know.
Did the dance.
You know, I don't think the audience can hear the sirens or anything anymore now that we
No.
upgraded the mics.
They don't
I don't
know
think so.
They don't know we in the hood no more.
Yeah.
in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Hey man, you work with what you got. That's what got us here. That's what
Honestly.
what we're gonna keep doing.
Yeah,
Okay?
honestly. So,
Shit.
are we gonna do a metal version of oh my god, what's the name of that stupid song I like playing?
Oh, the acoustic thing that you do all the time?
Yeah, that Nickelback.
Wait,
What is
Nickelback?
Is that Nickelback?
The that one?
Sing it.
I'll just
Sing it, man.
Yeah, play the part.
Nah, sing it.
Play it because I don't remember what song it is.
Come on, dude.
What is that?
oh god, I gotta palm mute that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to palm mute that. You're gonna have to create. You'd have to separate the notes and create like a lead line. So what's the first note in that? So
It's an open A.
A. So play it up more on the 12th. If you play it on the 12th fret, it'll sound more metal like. Oh, I'm in drop D still.
Can't really play it on the 12th fret. There's too many open strings to play it on the 12th fret. I'd have to change my tuning.
Are you hitting your third fret right there? So you'll have to transpose it to where it's like way up on the fretboard and it'll work. And then instead of doing like full chords like that, you'll have to single them out. And that would be like your lead part. Because obviously it looks like the song's in E. So somebody could fucking hit it with that. And then. Like do chords like that, maybe some big open chords, or even like you'd have to. Yeah, it's tough. You'd have to sit down and write it. It's definitely possible. You can make a metal song out of anything. Like me and Nate were talking Sunday night about a metal band I really like. They're called Archspire. And they play like 7 and 8 string guitars. Like they're insanely talented.
Mhm.
Just blistering speeds. But if you listen real close, it sounds like classical. It sounds like classical music.
Yeah, their breakdowns sound like straight Beethoven type shit.
Yeah. It sounds like legit classical music because they took the core notes, added speed, pinch harmonics, chugging, distortion, techniques, and speed, and lots of it. And then they wrote, it's not Beethoven, they wrote their own song, but that style sounds like major almost.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
what
I
they
gotcha.
used to write in all the time.
Yeah, I'm picking it up.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting one to try and write out.
Yeah.
I think.
we could do it. Work
Yeah.
on it a little bit.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Shit. What else do we got? You want to jam out?
Sure.
What time are we at? Long time?
Yeah, we're at least at like 45 minutes.
I don't know.
Isn't there a counter at the top?
Nah, it's pulled up on a different thing. I don't wanna mess it up.
We're at least
Oh,
at like
fuck it.
45 minutes.
It's 8 o'clock.
What do y'all want to? 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with how long we've been doing this?
I don't know, man.
Let me look.
Do some math from that. Here, you try to fuck with it.
I don't know. I don't really. I think. I think that kind of wraps up the episode. There wasn't a whole lot of guitar playing, but again, we didn't really all practice this last week.
We went through a
I got
fucking
fucking
storm
flooded,
that
dude,
flooded
yeah.
our houses and shit.
we all just had a lot going on. I just had different stuff than they did, but yeah, man.
I've still been working on that Carcass song here and there. It's getting to the part, like, I have all the pieces kind of laid out to, like, the main riff, the transitions, and the work up to the solo, but I can't put the pieces together yet. The going in between the pieces is still something I really need to smooth out and practice more. And then there's the solo, which I think I can do. I think I can. It's not like super, super insane, but it's written really well for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. We're gonna wrap this up, do a little jam session.
Nate, shout out the socials.
Yeah. Who we at? Where we at? What we at?
I do not remember what our Twitter followers are at. I'm pretty sure it's still like 54, 53, something like that.
That's pretty good. Thanks for
That's
following
awesome.
us. Where can people find us, though?
Oh, we can find us at Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
We have a Facebook now?
We do.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Is it Guitar Practice Podcast?
Guitar Red is the podcast.
The
Guitar Practice
podcast.
is
The
the
motherfucking
podcast.
podcast. The only. Yeah, so we're on Facebook. Follow us on there.
Hell yeah.
I think we're on YouTube, too, right?
We are on YouTube, all of our episodes as well. It's awesome.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Spotify and Apple. Yeah, we're on Apple, too.
We
now.
are
Yeah,
also
we're on
on
Apple.
Apple.
Yeah.
So go check us out.
All right, guys. Well,
Let us know. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Peace.